with incredible desires for love and vengeance.
While overblown movie advertising was generally considered harmless, with the coming of radio, the art of advertising and persuasion found the most powerful weapon it had ever known. And none before or since has used the persuasive power of radio with such chilling effect as Nazi propagandist Paul Joseph Goebbels. In 1933, when Adolf Hitler took control of Germany, he made Goebbels his chief of propaganda, and Goebbels immediately turned to radio as his main weapon. But in terms of dollars and cents, and sometimes nonsense, no one has ever made better use of the persuasive powers of radio than the American ad man. Radio broadcasting first began without commercials, but in 1923, someone in New Jersey decided to gamble a couple of dollars by trying to rent some real estate over local station WEAF. It turned out to be a pretty good idea. In 1980, $3.7 billion were spent for advertising on radio. When radio was in its heyday, 100 million Americans could sing the jingles and recite the slogans of dozens of widely advertised products. The singing commercial swept the nation after it was popularized by the advertising men working for Pepsi-Cola.
Pepsi-Cola, it's the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Twice as much for a nickel, too. Pepsi-Cola is a drink for you. Nickel, 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 trickle, trickle, nickel, 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 trickle, 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 nickel, 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 trickle.
Light up a Cremo, a mellow, mild Cremo, a winning smoke by far. You can search every clime, but at 3 for a dime, you can't beat a Cremo cigar.
Want to try wheat, for wheat is the best food of man. They're crispy, they're crunchy the whole year through. Jack Hampton never tires of them, and neither will you.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston gives you real flavor for rich tobacco flavor. Winston's easy drawing too. The filter lets the flavor through.
Where there's life, there's fun. At a concert or a show, in your own backyard, wherever you go. Budweiser beer is for folks who know where there's life, there's fun.
You wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent.
Rinso white and Rinso bright.
L-A-V-A, L-A-V-A.
This is Sandy Becker saying, keep cooking with Crisco. It's all vegetable.
By the time television came along, there was, of course, no thought of keeping it commercial-free. From the very beginning, big national sponsors were spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to have commercials produced and then buy the time to have them aired.
Mother, how about putting another record on? All right, darling, I'll do that. What's the name of it? I think this is... oh, there goes another record. Oh, no, not this time. This is a Victor Unbreakable record. Well...
When you own this wonderful new Westinghouse refrigerator, it always keeps itself frost-free. Yes. Somebody's playing games. Well, ordinarily, it's completely automatic. There's never anything that you have to do. And the secret is inside here. Yes. I think we've left off the current. At any rate, inside, there is a magic counter button, and it's the sign of the frost-free system. You never have to worry about it. You never have to touch it. You never have to defrost the freezer or the refrigerator. And here's why. You see, there's a little magic counter button up here. And every time you open and close the door, a small amount of frost enters by the warm, moist air. And when the door has been opened and closed enough times, that is about 60 times, well, the magic counter button sends a signal that starts the frost-free system to work. You see, the door opens completely automatically.
Now, this is a powerful outboard motor that our engineers have especially set up in our studio in order to make possible this live demonstration. We've attached my Timex directly to the propeller blade, as you see here. Now we'll submerge it in the tank. And all right, let's go. Now, just imagine. The Timex watch on that propeller, let's lift her out, has been slashed through the water on that blade to the tune of 4,500 revolutions per minute. What a test for a waterproof, shock-resistant watch. It was such a test that it threw the watch off in the tank, and I'm very sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, because we had it all arranged so you would get a picture of that sweep hand still working, as it did perfectly during numerous rehearsals here tonight, I assure you.
Yes, Old Gold. The cigarette with nearly 200 years of tobacco know-how behind it. Made by tobacco men, not medicine men. Smoother, milder, tastier, Old Gold cigarette.
Cigarette makers were among the biggest advertisers on television.
This is Marlboro country.
And an entire generation of viewers grew up to the macho appeal of the Marlboro Man.
You've come a long way, baby, to get where you got to today.
And learned that women had come a long way, baby, somehow by smoking Virginia Slims. In the early 1970s, after the government officially announced that smoking might not be too good for you, cigarette commercials were banned from television.
When the world's upside down, it's good to remember that where there's a bottom, there must be a top.
By the 1980s, a wave of commercials caused much public concern because of their blatant emphasis on sex.
We're doing a 7-Up commercial. It was the takeoff in all the desert films that have ever been produced.
The cost of making a major national commercial can now run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, especially with the current trend of using high-priced celebrities as salesmen. And the cost of running a 30-second spot on the highest-rated special programs can approach $250,000.
I'd like to have you stand up behind the sand dune, which is the bench, and proceed to give us a reading. Okay, anytime you're ready, Foster.
Thank you. I say, sir, do you think we can make it?
Got to make it, Bosworth. We've got him on the run. We can't let up now.
Do you think we can make it, sir? We have to make it, Bosworth. We've got him on the run. Can't let up now.
We have to make it, Bosworth. We've got him on the run.
We have to make it, Bosworth. We've got him on the run. We can't let up now.
We have to make it, Bosworth. We've got him on the run. We can't let up now. We have to make it, Bosworth. We've got them on the run. We can't let up now. We have to make it, Bosworth. We've got them on the run. We can't let up now.
Have to make it, Bosworth. We have to make it, Bosworth.
You think we can make it, sir? Make it? We have to make it, Bosworth. We've got them on the run. We can't let up now. Sometimes I wonder, sir, if it's really quite all worth it. I'm surprised at you, Bosworth. The odds have never bothered you before. I know, sir. Oh, sure, we're outnumbered, but that's why we have to keep on going, to make sure the light shining over the dark doesn't flicker out. Looks like they're ready, sir. Carry on.
The best of them could be as slick and well-produced as anything being done in the field of audiovisual entertainment.
He's the working man, forging dreams with fire, building, moving mountains, always reaching higher. He's the wheels that move a nation, the stitching in the seams. He holds it all together. He wears Levi's jeans, 'cause he knows we still build the Levi's jeans that helped build America.